moment, but obviously a very tense moment with somebody dead now, according to DHS. Now, I want to introduce her. I want to introduce you to the head of the nonprofit, Jaylani. Jaylani, talk to me about the moment that we're living in right now.
Well, this is what we predicted. We predicted that these ICE agents are untrained. They have been literally coming into our streets with arsenal, and they've attacked our community multiple times. And unfortunately today, the worst part of that situation happened. A young woman, it got, rest on her soul, appeared to have lost her life because they literally shot an innocent person today and murdered her. And so, we're trying to get to the bottom of it, but I know that they already spun their narrative about what they're going to say, and the facts is going to come out. We have videos, we have other things, we have eyewitness. There's enough information out to clarify exactly what ICE did, and this ICE officer and others who are involved need to be held accountable. No one is above the law, including ICE and their leadership, and so it's ironic that it happened a few blocks away, literally 2-3 blocks away from where George Floyd was murdered. And so this is just a reality check that they are dangerous. And their behavior, most of these people are untrained. They have no idea what they're doing. They're engaging in a very dangerous manner. And I'm deeply concerned for our nation right now because I know our adversaries across the world are looking into this situation as the president is unleashing his federal agencies against innocent U.S. citizens. And I think, unfortunately, this is the consequences of this type of behavior. And we need people to stand up. We need the government to stand up. We need to hold these people accountable, and we need people to wake up.
What is your message to the Trump administration in this moment?
You're not above the law, period. You cannot commit crimes against innocent people, and that appears to be what happened today. And so we're going to remind them and anybody else that this is still a country of laws, and we're going to hold them accountable to it. No ICE agent can go around and shoot people. That's exactly what happened here. We've had a previous incident as well. This is not the first shooting that has happened in Minnesota, and so we're hoping that we can get to the bottom of this and learn as much as much information as possible. But we're asking our folks across the state here to be vigilant, to wake up, and to realize what is happening. These untrained ICE agents who are coming, nearly 2,000, for what? For what purpose? Other than to separate families, to disrupt the peace on the purpose of a policy of political rhetoric. President Trump is trying to score political points and really terrorize our state because he's afraid of Governor Walz or whatever his logic behind is happening. This is unacceptable behavior. We see the worst version of it today in the loss of a young woman's life. And as we learn more about this situation, we need people to wake up that this is unacceptable. And we need every person to wake up and look outside their window and identify and record these people's behavior because they're absolutely dangerous. We have heard it from our sheriff here, actually, DeWanna Witt, who went public to talk about how dangerous they were. Other law enforcement agents are calling them out for their behavior and the way that they're operating right now. And sadly, a family is going to wake up to the news. I would just say that this young woman is a hero. She's someone who stood up to defend her neighbors and then to lose her life. She's a patriot, a true patriot, and the type of people we need in this country to stand up against bullies like President Trump and these horrible ICE agents who think that they are above the law. They're not above the law.
And your community has been through so much over the recent years. What is your message to the people of Minneapolis, to the people of St. Paul in this moment?
We are a strong community. We have dealt with a lot more, and I believe in this moment God has chosen us to carry the burden of this nation's fight against President Trump's authoritarianism. And guess what? If God sees something good in us, that goodness is going to be used to shine a light of positivity. And so we're going to come together. We're going to be stronger. We're going to be resilient, and we're going to win in this moment. And history will remind the nation and for generations yet to come that there were great people in this great city of Minneapolis who stood up against authoritarianism.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time. And Chris.